Thanks for staying with us. So we have on the show a distinguished Nigerian classical and crossover singer, composer, and music educator whose passion for music was evident from an early age. In 2013, she was awarded a full scholarship by the MTN Foundation to study voice at the prestigious Muson Diploma School of Music. She graduated in 2015 as the best overall student, best graduating voice student, and best female singer. She went on to earn a first-class degree in music from the University of Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome with us, Genevieve Ogu Odii.
Wow.
Hey.
Amazing
First
profile.
class in music.
Heavy.
I have friends who did music in the university, and I always pitied them. Yeah. They were always failing. These were exceptional singers, but when it comes to those bass clef, treble clef, notes and everything, they were always failing. First class, how did you do that, girl?
Well, I do not know. I just did it.
Oh, wow.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
You're welcome on the show.
Thank you so
So
much.
tell us about your journey so far, why you decided to pick up the passion for music and not just pick it up, follow through till where you are today.
Oh, okay, well, I think I owe that to my background.
Okay.
So I was more or less a church girl, you know, and a Catholic church girl for that matter. So if you're familiar with the Catholic Church, you know, we do a lot of hymn singings, classical renditions and all of that. So then I was always very intrigued by what the choir was doing. And I never believed I could do something like that, but you know, when it's time for the choir to minister, you see me always paying attention, looking at the mouth, trying to do what I see. So I think that influenced me. And then my mom too. My mom is a very good singer, though her voice now is not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
But if you're in the church and you're looking for my mom, just listen when the church is singing and you find her, because she has a very loud voice, very distinct. So I think I also got that talent from her. And then afterwards, I joined the choir, and I got to know about Muson. I applied and gained admission, and you know, everything just fell into place.
You got a scholarship, right?
Yeah,
Honestly.
I got a scholarship by MTNF, that's the MTN Foundation, and I graduated from Muson, and I moved further to Unilag, and I also graduated with the first class.
Wow.
So it just happened
Top of
the
the
way it
class.
happened.
Okay, before I come to the other ladies, let's call for a video. Let's see what Genevieve has been up to. Take it away.
Wow.
I'm not going. If she touches me today, I will get back there.
You have gone. So, yeah, I've gone since. I'm not back home. Okay, so far since you started, have you looked forward to any of those platforms like the Voice of Nigeria, American Idols, all those popular places where you can showcase your beautiful talents?
Well,
Because
yeah.
this is an exceptional one.
There was a time I really wanted to be on these platforms, and especially Project Fame. That was when they first started. But then I got to know that it's not like a platform for my kind of music.
Oh,
You know, so I couldn't move on. But if I would want to be on a bigger platform, definitely. I mean, that is what I want. I want the world to hear my voice. I want the world to know that we have singers in Nigeria, because it's not just me. We have good singers in Nigeria that can actually do these things you watch on TV, these things you see the Western world do. We have them here, very talented singers. So that's my aim.
amazing.
But you know, the honest truth is that the music industry in Nigeria, what we're used to is Afrobeat. So bringing in the classical mix into it, definitely, you know, non-Nigerians now, it's going to be a little bit hard. I don't know how the journey has been so far for you, but I'm just very eager to know, what's your plan? You know, when we go to school, we have our BSc, we have our masters, we know what we want to become, either a doctor or a nurse. But what's your plan with this amazing achievement? What do you hope to achieve in the nearest future?
Yeah, so the answer to the question actually lies in the question. So, because classical music is not as popular as we would want it to be, my plan is to see that that happens in my time, to try and lay the foundation. And so far, I would say we are doing a very good job, because judging by how it used to be and how it is now, we've come really far. So we have more audience, we are creating the awareness, we are doing a lot of things underground and putting ourselves out there to make people realize that this is what we have here in Nigeria and we don't need to look out there. So we are actually doing a whole lot, and my plan, my vision is to see that this comes to pass. And one thing that I know is going to be very possible is that very soon we are going to be selling out big halls in Nigeria. We're going to be selling out the Eco Convention Center. We're going to be having classical concerts in these big halls, and they are going to be sold out. So like that. That's my
Amen, in Jesus' name. My question was coming from there, because I know that in this climb, excuse me, in this climb we hardly patronize classical musicians. It looks like it's when they're having government function, they don't call them to come and sing national anthem.
To
and that's
calm
to douse down the tension. Like, once you be all you will in your seat. But now, how lucrative is it? Do you make money? Then two, do you want to explore soundtracking?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a creative field for you to explore? Because sometimes we're tired of some of these movie soundtracks. It's not that we cannot tell them. They'll use this person, use it in like 300 movies, as if they are not other people. So what are you doing?
Okay, so first of all, it's lucrative, though not like it's supposed to be, but some of us are surviving on this. That's what I do. And then
Full-time?
Full-time.
Yes, full-time. And I train the voice as well, but it's what I do full-time. I perform. And then, so what we do right now, it's a journey. And we're going to get to that point where it becomes very lucrative. And we don't just have few persons making their living off it. We have a lot of persons now. So it becomes a really lucrative job or profession. Industry. And then the second question you asked.
Like soundtrack.
Soundtrack. Okay, yes. So I think lack of awareness. So when people do not know that we have these, they fall back to what they are used to or what they know. So that's also what we're doing. We're trying to make sure that people get to know. And I know one or two of my colleagues are already into that. They feature in soundtracks for movies, and they are doing well. So yes, and then myself, I have done about 5 short musical skits. Nice. They were just the dialogues were strictly sung. They were not spoken. So I did that, but then it's quite expensive to especially.
I've had an idea to do a musical, right? And I've been sourcing for the people who are going to be the actors, like a proper. I believe I've not seen a proper musical as a movie in Nigeria. A drama, yes, because they will put the soundtrack, you will not hear the natural voice. So I want to do something that you hear the actors sing, even without instruments. Many a times before we now add the instrument at some parts, maybe when they are performing on stage and all of that, but you hear them sing in their homes while they're writing. So I've been working on that, and listening to you now, just getting some ideas. We're definitely going to work together. But I know you write, you're a musician, so you compose songs. Have you tried to infuse the Igbo language into your classical music? You know why I'm asking this? When we were growing up, we always believed that classical music came from abroad. We had traditionalists who were singing those high-pitched notes in their traditional music. Have you tried to do it in such a way that you Nigerianize it? It's still classical, but then it's coming with the Nigerian vibe. You're speaking it in the local language. You are pairing it with the talking drums or the Igba, Agogo, and all of those things. Have you tried that? Maybe that will now set you apart as this is Nigerian classical music. We need to start creating something that's more authentic to us.
Yes.
You have that already?
The Nigerian Art Music Project. Yes, we have. So that, I think that's actually the vision. So what we do, we have this art, that's the classical music, and then we infuse it with what we have here, with our local languages. We already have that.
Oh, amazing. So if you put that forward, many people want to watch
No,
it.
they are, like if you see the Catholic Church now, you see the classical
no, those ones are
fusion with
good.
Igbo language is
Yes,
actually
yes, I
prominent
see
there.
that.
But before you even leave, you have to serenade us with your voice.
Yes, so
because we
let's
want to
get into
feel
that.
it.
We want to see it.
Oh yeah, I was getting to that. Give us something sweet as we
sweet.
let you go.
Oh, thank
No,
you.
but before you
Something
do that,
sweet.
you have a concert that's coming up soon.
Oh,
Talk
yes,
about it
I
quickly.
do. It's coming up on Sunday, 25th of May,
Okay.
at Alliance Francaise Mike Adenuga Center. And the theme of the concert, it's Sounds of Color.
Oh, sounds
A musical journey through the spectrum, and the spectrum in this case is colors, a band of colors. So it's going to be happening 6 p.m. on Sunday, and it's going to be a fusion of music and art. So we are going to be expressing colors through music, very
Love it.
colorful,
Wow.
magical, enchanting. It's going to be an unforgettable evening.
It's not like,
Is it free? Is it free?
Oh
Or do
no,
people?
it's actually 15,000 naira, but then there's a catch.
Okay.
So
Okay.
last night we discovered that we are sold out.
Oh, we're happy to hear that. We're not getting anymore.
Yeah,
because
but we're
we're
happy to hear
but
you
we
go.
have to let her go.
Yeah.
Please serenade us as we usher you out of the studio.
Okay, so I'll just do two very short pieces. The first one from The Sound of Music. It's an all-time classic, and it's titled "Climb Every Mountain." Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know, a dream that you'll need, all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. So climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your
That is enough. It's amazing. I have goosebumps all over my body. Jeez. Thank you so much.
Nice
We
voice
wish you
control.
all the best.
Thank you.
You are amazing, simply
she is.
amazing. We'll keep in
so
touch
much.
and see what we can do together. That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, I think we have another
guest?
special guest. Stay
They
with
loaded.
us. It's Friday.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.